leader of a political party in Kenya, former presidential candidate, Martha Karua. That happened yesterday at Besigye International. We are here as members of the opposition party, and together is the president of PPP, Honorable Saddam Gaira, the president of the Uganda People's Congress, Honorable Akena, Jimmy, and then Mr. Amoria, who is the Eastern Regional Vice President of the Democratic Front. Other members of the opposition fraternity will join us, but this is the statement that we are issuing jointly, and I will read it verbatim so that the rest can add. We strongly condemn the arrest and deportation of Senior Counsel Martha Karua at Dr. Kiza Besigye and Obedi Rutale's case. She traveled to Uganda and is admitted. Purposely, because you cannot know what they did to the communication judges. Maybe they want to frame her as well to include her on the file, on the freedom file they are charging as well. Because there is no reason to declare an international no, it's a very big embarrassment to the NRM government. It's a big embarrassment to Uganda. Ugandans, we are so ashamed that we are led by a cabal, a people that cannot understand the ramification of such declaration in the South African community or even globally. We demand an end to judicial and security interference with the right of Dr. Besigye and all accused persons to legal representation of their choice. We all have to make our own choices, and the state cannot stop me from choosing whoever legal counsel is going to represent me. You cannot direct anybody to represent anybody. It is their choice, and you have got the freedom to that choice. So for Dr. Besigye to choose Martha Karua to represent him as lead counsel, and Elias Lukwago as the deputy lead counsel, it is his choice. And we shall discuss their intentions in just in a moment. We would believe that Uganda should be committed to the rule of law, the regional integration, and the legal profession must be more than a rhetoric. Targeting lawyers and undermining the justice system should not be allowed. And everybody must stand up to this and fight it actively. Finally, we want to alert this country that there is a legal process through which the NRM government and the PLU would want to go through in order not to incarcerate Dr. Besigye and the Obedi Lutale. Actually, they want to kill them. And that was made expressly clear by General Muhoozi, son of the president and commander and CDF, Chief of Defense Forces. She has repeated it severally. Instead of putting Dr. Besigye to a firing squad, they want to go through some problem to themselves. That is why they had to abduct Lukwago from his home. That is why they are annexing him to a file he's representing in the courts of law. That is why they are now deporting the legal counsel to this case. Because they don't want any kind of delay in taking Dr. Kizza Besigye to a firing squad or to hang him by the neck until he dies. That's what their interest is. So when you see Martha Karua being deported, it's not about her being a persona non grata per se, because she has done no crime in East Africa, and she's a person of good reputation. Globally, you can go and Google about her. But the most important thing, the gist of the matter here, is how do we get rid of Dr. Besigye and Obedi Lutale, who we have incarcerated all this time, quickly, without legal representation. That is what they want to do. Loud and clear, and from time to time, and campaign on it until they drop their bloodthirst against humanity in Uganda. I don't know where they get the vendetta against humanity. So we are warning the state that we are well aware what they want to do. They can take Elias Lukwago to prison to prevent Dr. Besigye from being represented. They can return Martha Karua, but we are seeing where they are going. They are politically persecuting all of us. And the fastest person to be, they want to sacrifice is Dr. Besigye, and others at large. And we shall not keep quiet. We shall never keep quiet when these things are happening. And we want to rally everybody, all people of goodwill, people who know Uganda should work for all of us, to come out and speak out. I want to thank you very much. I want to invite my colleagues, leaders of parties, to address you. Then we shall address you in various languages that you may desire. I will start with my brother Moria from the Democratic Front.
Our countrymen, today it is unfortunate that again we are coming here to speak on the same matters we have kept talking for years. But it appears that there is adamancy in as far as a commitment to the rule of law is concerned. I talked about it last time, is that it is now clear that our democracy is under attack. It is now clear that the rule of law is under attack. What General Kainerugaba is doing is to capture the state, using the state apparatus to be able to do things that he wants to do. If you do not want us to have a democracy, be clear about it. But do not waste our time by thinking that we would hoodwink us that we have a democracy in this country. What has just happened to use the Minister of Foreign Affairs to deny Council Martha Karua an opportunity to represent her client is illegal in itself. As we are talking of the East African Federation, we can't even allow movement of professionals. We can't allow lawyers to work for East African Federation. What happens to our lawyers paper spaces into Kenya? Could they reciprocate? Should Kenya reciprocate? That we also do not want your lawyers to come to Kenya. It's unfortunate. The abuse of human rights in this country is taking a new toll. And we are demanding that our countrymen, you begin to listen. On one end, the same general is appointing leaders of parliament as members of an outfit, a PLO outfit. On one end, is saying he wants to appoint a leader of opposition. What will happen now is that he will go ahead to appoint bishops, to appoint cultural leaders, because we are allowing a precedence to be set. As political actors, we condemn the use of state apparatus. And we want the Electoral Commission to come out clearly. When did they register PLOU? Because now it seems it is taking what we are supposed to do as political parties. So not to kill the matter, but as a party, we demand that the rule of law is reinstated in this country, and allow, like my senior colleague has said, that we must allow people to continue to do their work wherever they're supposed to do in this country. And then finally, this is a clear attempt to deny justice to Dr. Kiza Besigye and others. When you deny representation, then you are denying them an opportunity to justice. This is a very clear, and it's a component of the rule of law. It's an indices we use to measure democracy in this country. So when you deny that opportunity, then there's a problem. But also to speak to whatever is happening, I don't know why the judiciary is dilly-dallying. Is our judiciary under capture that you cannot deliver bail application to Salom areas, Lukwago, and you are dilly-dallying? It's about 24 hours now. Nothing is happening. So for us, we are here standing with everybody, standing in solidarity with other Ugandans. We are just representing Ugandans out there, and we'd like to make sure that we have a better country where we enjoy dignity, enjoy human rights, and do not go through what we are going through today. So, in summary, we condemn the denial of thank you, Uganda. I thank you.
Thank you very much, brother. The
Thank you very much, Dr. Rurume. My name is Saddam Gaida, Chairman People's Progressive Party. I'm just amplifying what my colleagues have just said. For those of us who have been here for some time, I was here during Amin's regime. I was here during Oboteto's regime. I was young during Obote One's regime. What I have observed is that the ugly head of our bad history, the ugly evil of our bad history is rearing its head. When you see what is going on today, when parliament is being attacked, when judiciary is being attacked, when the executive is captured by one individual, life is destined to a stateless country. It is very, very unfortunate. What is going on today is not about denying Dr. Besigye or Lukwago Elias a bail. What is going on today is to silence all the voices that should have come out to speak. And a few years from now, nobody is going to be holding a press conference like this if this one continues. But my strong caution to the government, to those in government, is that the moment people keep quiet, the moment people fail to vent, when they vent out, nobody is going to survive. They will not have control on what is going to happen when people who have kept silent for some time, decide to now go and express their views after they have kept quiet for a long time. What happened in Sudan is the same as what is happening today. There was a time when in Sudan you could not speak as a politician, and they think they will succeed in silencing us. But the moment we shall react, the moment the country shall react, by the time Muhoozi comes, nobody shall have the guts to speak out. That is very dangerous for a community. The moment they realize that, what they do, nobody can confront it. So I'm just, amplifying. I'm just echoing what my colleagues have said to caution, more especially General Muhoozi, that he cannot do what he's doing and succeeds. He cannot succeed it with Ugandans. It cannot even succeed anywhere else in the world. History has said it, and it cannot change. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, President of PPP. Now let me have my brother, my son, Jimmy Aken. Yes, my son.
Auntie Hoja. Hoja. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, members of the press. I am honored to be here and to stand in solidarity with our colleagues in the People's Front for Freedom and to stand boldly as Uganda People's Congress and to make it clear that us in the Uganda People's Congress are standing on the side of justice, on the side of truth, and on the side of politics, which is free. We talk about East African integration. I think the president has been so much on East African integration and the need for these East African countries to come together. Now we have an opportunity to demonstrate where you have a long-standing professional in both politics, in legal matters, and across East Africa is coming to represent a Ugandan who is innocent until proven guilty. This professional comes and lands in Uganda, and because somebody feels that this person does not need representation, or this person should not come to Uganda. Us as Ugandans face the embarrassment of deporting a great international jurist or a great international. This is not the Uganda we aspire for. This is not the Uganda which we live for. Ugandans must work for Uganda. Our politics must be free. We cannot be having our leaders in jail, and we're here speaking to the media time and time again, yet the thing continues to repeat itself. We cannot, as Ugandans, we cannot continue in this direction. And those in authority need to act. Uganda should not be a laughing stock of all the nation. Our politics should not be a laughing stock. Let us be honest with one another. Let us be free with one another. Let us be empathetic to one another. Uganda is bigger than all of us. We all have our different views or different positions. But we should be able to do our politics openly in Uganda. So as UPC, we are going to continue to push for the politics. We're going to continue to push for the freedom. We're going to continue to speak even when we're told that this is not the right thing to say. It has to be said. And as a political player, I will do everything in my power to see that this happens. I'll stand together with my colleagues and we'll fight this matter until in the end the people of Uganda are free and are able to practice their politics without interference. Until that day comes, let us remain firm, let us speak the truth to power. I thank you all.
Thank you. You want to give them a Uganda bag? Bassebo ne banyabo bameva ba Court Estate balamusizza nnyo